regular season on the road. The Baltimore Orioles finished 4th in the AL East in 2020, and manager Brandon Hyde told me they're focused on building on the progress they made. One way they can do that is by showing more patience at the plate. The Orioles were 28th in baseball with only 164 walks drawn in 2020, so a better approach at the plate could lead to a big payoff in the standings.
Thanks, Heidi. And on that note, let's get things underway. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. So now into the box is Pedro Severino.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Now the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Stepping up is Anthony Santander. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. To short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. His career numbers in this matchup. He brings with him a .313 batting average. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. First pitch of the AB now. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And there's 1 away. Next to hit is Xander Bogaerts. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. No balls and a strike to count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts.
Nope, that's inside.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hits this one hard the other way. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Franco is there, 2 down. Next up, Christian Vasquez. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone just 2 for 13. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. So 1-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hayes on the run for it to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2.
Ball, that's it.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Set. Here's the 3-2 on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI. 7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Trey Mancini. Now here's the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Dahlbeck is under it. 1 out. Next up is Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your own, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2. But he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, third base.
Next to stand in is Maikel Franco. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Now the first pitch. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Mountcastle is off of first with 2 away. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he is out at second. Caught. So now here is Hunter Renfroe in his career against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4.
Hunter.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here's another 1-2.
I got the count, 2-2.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-1. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Popped him up. Severino has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and that means Maikel Franco, the 3rd baseman, will bat next. Now the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Going back is the left fielder. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. It's a solo shot here for Maikel Franco. First home run of the campaign for him, and that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Galvis behind, 0-2.
0-2.
1 run, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. The 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
And there are 2 away now. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Up next, Cedric Mullins. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch on its way.
Foul! That ball's foul!
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles draw closer on the home run. On now. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ball 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base paths. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Matt Barnes comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Anthony Santander will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
We
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Barnes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff who tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Fouled away. Santander leads off second with nobody out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Ryan Mountcastle, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Got him. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. From the belt, the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Verdugo, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
Step on the deck, we need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to flex. Home I'm throwing by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line drive like Dion on prime time. I'm 0 to end, while bun down when I settle in, I break ground. Feel the pain when you not around. Go to